What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Collectors Enabled. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining us this Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Hopefully, y'all are getting done with work, or maybe you're done with work already this week, or maybe you're off. But anywho, we have a pretty fun show tonight. We have a bunch of things we want to talk about. We want to talk about the Prime One Showcase 10 reaction. We want to share our thoughts. I know a bunch of us kind of watched the other streams and got to participate, but we want to kind of see what's simmered over the last couple of days and how you're feeling about certain things. We're going to do a Weta Treebeard kind of preview before we put a video up doing the review. We're going to talk about, Green Ranger a little bit, and then we'll talk about a couple other things like what we're thankful for and, just kind of shoot the breeze a little bit and see what's going on. So before we jump in, let's just say hey to everyone that joined us early. Punisher XS, welcome. My man Dennis, thanks for joining us. Lane, good evening, Lane, and yep, admirers of tree limbs. Johnny, thanks for joining us. You made it right on time. Hope you're doing well. You, Art, hope you're doing good, man. Tim Martin with a lot of dinosaur reveals, so Tim should be pretty excited. Alan, what's up? We got Mudblood. What's going on, Mudblood? We got our boy Benny and Aiden in the house. What's up, Aiden? Adam, thanks for joining us. Michael Black. Tom Hinton. I got to get some stuff over to Tom out from my collection and into his. We got Frank. Frank's back. Life Size Collector. Josh McCoy. What's up, Josh? Thank you. That Treebeard was awesome. Toy Quest, what's up, man? And let's see who else. A couple others. Jojo, Donald Bryan, what's up, Donald? Eclectic Collector, and Dickface Alvaro. What's back from my 2-week cruise, my 54th cruise. My friends call me Tom Cruise. I hope that is true because that is quite good. Yeah, Tom, we gotta work on getting you that stuff. So let's I guess we could probably do this just right from the beginning. We all woke up to some pretty kind of questionable news. What was it, like 2 days ago now? About Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, and how he had passed away. And, a couple of people posted in the group, some Green Ranger figures and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh, yeah, I have that on PO. And, unfortunately, we all know by now. And, he is gone, and it's really sad. And for most of us, I grew up, in the 90s, and Power Rangers was my thing. 1993, that is what I came home and watched after school. And, Green Ranger was always my favorite, and, still is, and always will be. So, I think just out of respect for, what, Jason Frank did for our childhood, and how awesome, all the awesome things that we got from it. Even if you're not a Power Rangers fan, even if you like the new Power Rangers, or if you are pre-Power Rangers, I think we all can appreciate that it was a pretty big thing. But I just wanted to give like a quick moment of silence for Jason David Frank, and for his family and all that. So I'll just give a quick moment here. So thank you guys for letting us do that. And now that we kind of, I hope you, rest in peace, David, and or Jason. And on a collecting note, and I don't know if you guys did any of this, but the same thing happened. Who's the actor who played Boba Fett? The original. Not Tamora Morrison. The I lose my Star Wars card here.
It's right there.
Yeah. I think it was last year, almost around the same time when he passed away. And I was like, damn, I'm like, I never got his autograph or anything like that. And so like, I immediately like hopped on eBay and started just like buying things. And I did the same thing with the Green Ranger, mostly because we all buy high-end stuff, right? But as a kid, I mean, I had the original Hasbro or Bandai, whatever Green Ranger, I had all that stuff. So I just started buying a shit ton of Green Ranger stuff. I bought a ton of signature stuff. And then literally that afternoon, everything was like just crazy, crazy price. But, no surprise there.
It was no different with Kevin Conroy. He passed, a week or so ago,
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But, so thanks for letting me do that, guys. So John, what do we have on the agenda tonight? We got some fun stuff.
Yeah, we got a lot again to talk about. I figured we'd probably go into pickups real quick. Maybe start with Shoe Shane because Mike's got the GRAIL we'll talk about for a little bit. We'll feature. But Shane, did you have anything? You didn't have anything, did you?
No.
No, nothing.
No, last week I got Tarn, and that's my newest PO. And I did PO Skeletor from Tweeterhead.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay,
yeah.
That was a quick PO. So for me this week, I finally opened up Harley exclusive. Nice. I had it for about a month before I finally got around opening it. Yes. Definitely happy I pulled the trigger on this one. I know when that other Prime one came out, the one on skates, I remember you got, Mike. I was kind of tempted by that one, but I held strong and ended up getting this actually from you.
Didn't even open it. I just literally came to my garage, I printed out your label, and I went back to the UPS store.
Yeah, so this has kind of got me enticed to go down the Arkham line. So you may see a few more pieces.
Is that the 1/3 scale Arkham line?
Yeah, 1/3. So
nice.
Not that I'm going to go deep.
Great pieces, man.
Yeah, there's a ton of good pieces.
Good prices too.
Yeah, the Batman's actually not bad. The new that different skin from Prime One, it just came out. I think I'm going to go with that one. I know that the original one sells under $1,000. So still trying to decide there. I'd like to get a Mr. Freeze. I think that's an amazing piece.
That piece looks awesome.
Oh, so good.
And I still need to find Joker. I was too slow to the jump when they had it on Amazon. So I'll be looking out for those. Where the one he's like on the building.
Oh,
not the origin
like hanging off the building.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Not the one on the stairs.
No. So really, it was just this. I did get Iron Studios Voldemort. I didn't have time to unbox it. I got it sitting back here, and then I did get this art print behind me. Came in today, so happy to get that.
How do you like that?
I think it looks great. It's actually my first canvas. I know you've kind of gotten a few in the past, and like, you know what? This is the one I'm going to get a canvas, and, they're definitely more spendy, but they're nice not to have to mess with. You just pretty much can hang them on the wall. You don't have to worry about getting them framed up, and so.
Do you know what I like best about canvases?
What's that?
They don't reflect light.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have, like, we have all these LEDs and stuff in our collecting rooms, you just hang it on the wall. It picks up the light, but it doesn't get all that glare from a traditional frame. Even if you buy the nice glass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How the colors look like they really pop on that.
Yeah, they do pop. Yep. Now I just need to find a spot for it because I really don't. I have so many Star Wars prints, but I'll find a home for it.
Yeah, that's the kicker.
Actually, yeah. You guys know my addiction to art prints. So I bought another one today, the animated Batman. They had it on Bottleneck. It sold out pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
So add that one to the collection. I need to get one of those portfolios to put them all in because I just have a stack of them over here laying.
Dude, you get just go on Amazon, maybe Black Friday, and just buy a couple portfolios. You'll be fine.
Yeah. But other than that, that's it for me. So
here we go.
Now, what we've all been waiting for.
Fuck, nice wood, Mike. Nice wood. Fuck, I didn't think it'd be so big.
Dude, it's like 44 inches.
Wow.
Man, it seems like it dwarfs Jet Power.
Okay, so So here's yeah, seriously, it really does. On my table behind me, and we're not going to go too crazy tonight because we do our live streams every Tuesday and we have fun and goof off, but we have so many interesting pieces, and collectively our 3 collections plus all the people who join us for the show, that we want to start doing not crazy reviews, but maybe better reviews as independent videos. And so we're going to start like doing actual reviews of stuff. And if you go on YouTube, and when I was deciding whether I wanted to buy this or not, there's nothing out there. Like literally, like go ahead and YouTube Weta Treebeard review, and all you're gonna find is the official unboxing video and maybe some Chinese video, and that's it. And it doesn't even, it's like a minute long. I think the short that I posted on YouTube, the 15-second one, has more like pictures, more Treebeard in it than anything so far. Anywho, I want to give a shout out to Troy from Fanboy Collectibles in Connecticut, and a lot of people. I've been posting teasers of this just because it's been so exciting to get. A lot of people are like, "Man, how much did you pay for this thing?" Because we all know how much it went for in auction not too long ago. I got an amazing deal on this. From Troy at Fanboy Collectibles, and then of course had an awesome collector buddy pick this up for me and ship it immediately. We worked everything out, and I'm just so thankful for that. It arrived in 2 boxes. Everything was pristine. The thing I didn't realize about this that you'll see in the video is that for their Master Series, like one of the boxes is like a pedestal and it's heavy, really heavy. And you could actually display this on that, and it's beautiful. I don't know if I sent you pictures, John, but it's like Treebeard Master Series, Weta Workshop, and like gold embossed letters. And I'll post all of this in the video. And I was just shocked at the quality. It came with like a concept art print of the Treebeard, and then like a letter that was like hand signed from the Weta people. And it is just insane. Like just the amount of, I guess, love and quality and thought that went into it. And price, this was maybe like 30% higher than retail, 30 to 40% higher than retail, which is fantastic considering it sold for like 5 times retail on the on that auction recently. Brand new, beautiful. And here's the one thing that's really striking to me with Merry and Pippin up top. It's actually taller than Hush Superman, believe it or not.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, dude, it's the details on this are just absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, you can kind of scroll through these. Now, the one thing I would say, just kind of looking at these pictures here that John has up, this it's not like competing with J&D. It's not competing with, anything crazy. It looks great. The likenesses are really good for 1/6, but I see this as like a fantasy type piece, where we were talking before the show. Treebeard was CGI, and the Hobbits were technically CGI'd to make them smaller, and it looks like this popped off the screen, and now it's here. This is number 29 of 333, and yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't make more. But also the next one, the Leaf Lock, is only like 370 something.
Okay.
So I think that the Leaf Lock and the Treebeard are just going to look amazing together. But even like these little branches and stuff, that like everything was kind of like color coded, and they gave you like 5 bags with different colors, and you would just kind of pop them in place. And I'll try to show that in the video. But I mean, yeah, Adam, from
how many pieces was it? I mean, were all these little branches, are they separate little pieces you have to put in, or how?
Yeah, let me show you an example here. So there's like maybe 5 or 6 different types. There's like wide, super wide, like branch without leaves, branch with leaves, and they're all letter and color coded.
Okay.
And you just kind of like peel off the tape and you just kind of like slide them in. And then in the video, they say you can heat them up and sculpt them, but oh, dude, screw that. The cool thing about that is you can't really tell, like if you don't want to have all the additional stuff, you can't really tell that there's like a peg. It's more like a notch in like the wood, which is so detailed anyway. Pieces, really the base and the feet are kind of like one piece. So you have your two legs, which by the way would be amazing if Transformers did something like this, where you have the base and the Transformer legs and you just build on top of it instead of like okay, you got to do one and then the torso and then plug in the other and you know, try to, you know, and then peg them into the base. And then you just kind of build. So I would call it like his shins and his knees are part of the base. And then you put on like his thighs and then you put on his torso, his two arms. And then he has maybe 5 or 6 ancillary branches. And then the two hobbits kind of peg side by side. And then the rock kind of pegs perfectly into his hand. And oh my God, the details on this thing are just freaking amazing. Try not to break this rock. It's you know, pretty lightweight, which is good, but just like the color gradient, like just
looks
going
like a
from,
real rock.
Yeah, it does.
yeah. I mean, if you saw this on the ground outside, you'd probably like kick it or, you know, just be like, oh, it's just a rock. The level of like, God, it's just the amount of carving and wear and look, we're talking about a rock. But and it surprisingly just kind of, I'll probably break it live, but there we go. Don't want to break it. It just kind of pegs in beautifully there, and his fingers just kind of grip it really nicely. Dude, I gotta say, watch this video when I put it out. It'll be on our channel. This is a piece. This thing is crazy. Yeah, it's sold out.
Pickup, Mike. Are you going to go all in with all the Ents if they make more?
You know, I think I probably, well, the reason I bought the leaf lock, probably the reason a lot of people bought leaf lock is because they missed out on him. And I guess if I had him, would I have still gotten the leaf lock? Yeah, after seeing this, probably yes. So if they release more Ents, will I get more? Yeah, I think so.
Let me ask you this: when you were when you found this, was this before the release of the other one or
no?
After?
It was after. I found this 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Actually, well, not me. Shane found this.
I want to know how you found it, Shane.
Can't reveal my secrets.
Oh, detective over there.
I know people.
Jeez.
I don't know that many people.
He knows. Shane the statue hunter. I'm just like, Shane, I want this, and I don't want to pay $8,000 for it.
Well, so Mike contacts me, and whenever Mike needs a piece and can't find it, he messages me, and he's like, "I need this. Find it for me." And I'm like, "What's your budget?" He's like, "There is none." Okay, those were his words. There is none. Because I'm like, "What's your limit?" He's like, "There is none." I'm like, well, fuck, easy enough. And then, sure enough, I found this one for fucking a great price, and I'm like, brand new, man. Not gonna believe it. Here you go.
Yeah, the only problem was that, you know, it was for local pickup only. And I emailed the guy and I'm like, dude, please, you know, I'll pay you right now. I'll pay you shipping. And he's like, nah, I just can't. So I was like, okay. And then, you know, I put up that post, say, hey, can anyone help us out? And I emailed the guy back again. I'm like, hey, if I have a local guy come pick it up and ship it, is that okay? And then he explained, he's like, you know, his comic book store had a UPS driver who they worked with for years, and they finally retired. They recently got 2 new UPS drivers assigned to their store, and they just had a bunch of like crap that they sent out broken. And they're like, you know, we don't trust like super rare high-end stuff. You know, although leave it to me, I actually did break a very small piece. But I'll get it repaired. It's so small. It's like a tiny little limb. I was trying to like put one of the branches in, and I guess I applied too much pressure, and the kind of little piece chipped. But I cut myself pretty good.
So did you get a splinter?
Oh man, no, but I probably got like polystone jammed into my finger.
I got a question for you. So the guy wouldn't ship it because the UPS driver is a cocksucker. And luckily you got Jerry to pick it up for you, even though I thought Jerry was getting a new Treebeard. Would the guy not have shipped it via FedEx or some other fucking way, DHL? Like there's other people than UPS.
Yeah, I don't, that's a good question. I didn't even question that because in my opinion, FedEx is worse than UPS. DHL I didn't even consider. I only consider that for overseas stuff. Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe it's just liability of getting it out of his store and
Maybe. I'm just saying if that was his only beef was a UPS guy, then just bypass UPS.
Yeah, that is a good question. I didn't even. I was
you got to talk to me about these things, Mike. I'm Canadian.
Yeah, I was so just trying to figure out how to get it, but oh well. Yeah, that's all right.
And when you're talking about, so you got the base, you put a leg in, and then the body, and you build. That's how Imaginarium Arts does it for like Soundwave.
Oh, really?
Exactly how it is. The leg, you put the torso, and then build up from there. It's very nice. It's so secure.
It would be so much easier.
Well, I'm guessing Crime 1 isn't like that then.
Yeah.
I've never put together a Bayformer, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's totally opposite. Totally opposite.
Okay.
Well, speaking of Weta pieces.
So what is this piece? I have never seen this piece, I guess.
So this is another Masters series. I think they have, oh man, I'm going to embarrass myself here. I think there's 5 Master Series pieces. There's the Golem 1/3, which is actually still available on spec. I think that had a fairly poor reception. I don't know exactly why. I think I asked Jason about it from Haunt of the Collector, and I think he told me the color was a little off or something. It's very pricey. It's about $1,500 or $1,600 for a 1/3 Golem. There's the Treebeard, which I think is Master Series number 2. I think the Marshes one is also a Master Series. Can anyone in the chat confirm that? I'm pretty sure that's a Master Series.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and then there's Thranduil, which is number 4. I don't know what number 3 is. But anyway, their Master Series are like the ones. The way I take it is they put a lot of extra time and detail into it. This thing, I've seen it before, but again, I've always sort of dismissed Weta. And the reason I've dismissed Weta is because, well, what do we collect? We collect Prime 1, Queen Studios, a J&D, like hyper real crazy stuff. And so I kind of just dismissed it, and I dismissed it because it's 1/6, and it's like, oh well, this is not your mom's 1/6. This thing, okay, is about, again, 40 something inches tall. It's also about 3 feet wide and almost 3 feet deep, I believe. Mr. X put up a review for this. I didn't even know he had a review on this. It was about 9 months ago. And it's
actually bigger than that, Mike. I was looking at it before the show. It's 39 point something inches tall and then 41 point something inches wide.
Wow.
So it's basically Hush Superman laying down wide. That's fucking absurd.
Holy crap. That is amazing. That's actually insane. Okay, well, I have to figure out where to put that. I guess that's another thing to think about. But anyway, Marcos reached out to me and he's like, hey, there's one left of this. Do you want it? I was like, eh. And then I looked into it a little bit more and I was like, actually, it's a Master Series. It's Weta. It's amazing looking. And I just said, screw it. Then I reached out to Jason and Jason's like, dude, this is amazing. You have to buy it. So there we go again,
That's all it takes. Dude, it's amazing. You have to buy it. Mike's like, sold.
I mean, pretty much.
As long as you say I have to, I'm doing it.
I just want to know where all this Lord of the Rings stuff is going, because your original plan has went out the window at this point.
Yeah, I don't know.
It went from being a closet to now you're going to need a room.
Oh, buddy, that Balrog alone is going to take the whole fucking closet. That thing's a fucking beast.
I'm gonna. So I'm thinking that like I'm gonna probably do a focus on Marvel, Lord of the Rings. Obviously, we just keep buying Batman statues because they're so damn good, and Transformers, and just kind of try to stick to that. I know it's not going to happen, but here's the good news: this stuff takes so long to come out that by the time I buy something and enjoy it, I'll probably just sell it before the next thing comes in.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah, I'm pretty. I think this thing's gonna look awesome. Even Mr. X gave this a 5 out of 5.
Really?
And he doesn't even hardly collect Lord of the Rings, so
yeah, I really like that Marshes one. That one's gonna be
amazing.
Really good.
Yeah. So I guess I'm kind of semi all in on Weta Master Series, and I guess Ents and Lord of the Rings, because now I'm looking for that. We're both kind of looking for Prime One Lurtz Deluxe,
exclusive.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, the exclusive.
Yep.
So you passed on the Todd Fathers, eh? That was a great price.
It's a great price, but I really kind of want the sword and the shield.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
think
let me
Nice
ask you something.
exclusive.
You're getting him to pair him with Boromir, right? Potentially.
Yes.
And Boromir is full of fucking arrows. So even if you got the regular edition, it would still fit with him with the bow and arrow.
And that is true, but you know, it's
I realize in the scene, I get it.
the Boromir statue, and we'll talk about this. He kind of has his shield up, and he has an arrow here, and he's kind of looking this way. And the Lurtz has his shield and his sword like this. And I think that if you put the Lurtz here and the Boromir here, it would look. It's not quite the scene. I think it would look sweet.
Yeah.
No, fair enough.
Yep. Okay. I know this one you're talking about, you're thinking about. Is that right?
Yeah. This
Studios.
Yeah. Art just unboxed and reviewed this, and he actually liked it quite a bit.
What is it about it? Yeah.
I like the Angel of Death up top. I think that looks amazing. Don't know why.
Yeah.
I kind of just like the idea of kind of Batman rugged on a throne. Now we can compare this to a certain Batman throne piece that we're all excited about. There's just something kind of like, I don't know. There's just something raw about this that's pretty cool.
I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of this. Although I do like the look of the Batman Who Laughs one. I think this looks good.
Really? See, I'm the complete opposite. I think it looks good, but I'm more intrigued by the regular standard Batman.
I mean, I still think the Prime 1 tops it, but
oh yeah,
I still like it. I think it.
Well, see, that's what I'm kind of the same point where the Prime 1 is so good and it's 1/3 and the Robins are so good. And you pair that with Grim Knight, it's hard to get this. I don't really need two Batman Who Laughs, even though I think this is it. I think it looks great. If Prime 1 didn't exist and if I didn't own it, I would probably buy this.
Yeah. Shane, that's what you need to hunt me down, is a Batman Who Laughs Prime 1.
I found you one.
You did?
I found you two, I think, back because you asked me to do this months ago or a couple months ago for you. And yeah, but I think at the time you were getting the Fury and you said everything was coming in at once.
Oh, yeah.
So you passed on it and then it sold. Does it have to be the
probably the one Mike bought, huh?
Fine?
Yeah, I don't need the exclusive.
Oh yeah, you don't need that. You don't need the proximity piece.
So you want me to hunt for you again?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll have it in like before the show's over, probably.
Well, depending on your budget, of course. But
yeah. I there's one out there. It's a little higher than what I think it's worth, but
yeah, don't overpay on it. There will probably be another one or something because it's too popular of a character.
Yeah, Mike will sell his in a couple months.
That's possible too.
All right.
You just have to convince him to keep buying more shit, and then he needs room, and you can buy his Batman Who Laughs.
Mm-hmm. So we're starting to get more pictures of in hand of the Queen Arts or Queen Studios Balrog.
God.
And
does anyone not think this looks amazing?
Oh.
I don't see how you couldn't.
Man, I saw somebody post. I don't know what group it was.
With the lights off.
Somebody else had made a Balrog 1-to-1. It wasn't as intricate like base and stuff. And they were complaining about how expensive this one is compared to the one they bought. It was like $1,500, but there's a big difference.
Well, the 1-to-1 head is was it 1/3? Is it half the price without the base, or it's like a 30% without the base?
Something like that. Yeah, the base added a lot, didn't it?
The base added at
half,
least,
I think, because it's
at least half.
massive.
More than half, I'd say.
Yeah.
That thing's a fucking monster.
Dude, it's like 4 feet wide.
I wonder how much this weighs. Did you ever see, Mike, how much it weighs?
I think I posted the dimensions a long time ago in our group, and it's heavy. The good thing it's 2 pieces.
Yeah.
I think Art had pictures of someone with the lights down and this up, and it looks like a fireplace. Like this is gonna, if it just emitted heat, like it'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly, Mike. If you're gonna want to put this in the closet, for as nice as it is, this thing needs to be featured somewhere.
I know. We'll see. It's gonna be like a den. Like what would be really cool is if I had like Elvish above like the door or something like that, kind of like getting into Khazad-dûm or something, and you go in and you have like spotlights on like the Balrog and Gandalf, Infinity, and whatever. And I'm thinking of something like that. So not just I'm shoving it in a closet like my Prime 1 boxes, but like it's like a den. You walk into it and you're just like, whoa, and then you leave. Or I guess you can stay.
Yeah, I can't wait till you get all that stuff in.
What's the ES on this? 99?
I think so.
Okay, so even getting it from Todd, who, let's say he's last batch Queen Studios, which I'm just hypothetically guessing, you're going to get it pretty quick because they're making probably fairly big batches of these. It's a small ES, and their life-size stuff, they tend to distribute globally pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe by March, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Okay. All right. This is one Shane ordered. He's excited to get.
Oh my god, it's so good. So good.
Oh, man. I had to throw this in here.
Oh my god.
I like that lazy eye. I
can't believe you're putting this up here.
Nothing gets me harder than a good lazy eye.
Man.
Dude, actually, are those eyes, are they like an eye system, like a purr system?
I think so, because
that's amazing.
It seems like every photo you see, they're different.
Oh
man. The stuff people post, man.
And they're actually like promoting it on all these different groups. Like, here you go, Inner Studios, life size. Everyone's like, is this a joke?
It's a joke to everyone but them, though.
It's fucking atrocious.
I just wanted to see a price on it. It looks like
she fell out of the ugly Treebeard tree and hit every fucking branch on the way down with her face. She is hideous.
Oh man, that's funny.
Even her tits look off. I like the see-through though. I like how she's got a see-through. It's one of those. Just put the bag over the face and you'll fucking like it.
Yeah, it's a Toshi thing. Yeah,
it's fucking insane.
All right, we'll get into the more important things. We'll kind of go through all the Prime 1 stuff, what everybody wants to talk about.
Oh yeah.
So in the chat, why don't you guys kind of tell us what you liked? What was your favorite pieces?
Well, I guess first, and while they do that, I guess John and Shane well, John, what did you think of just the showcase overall?
I feel like I know they're trying to make it an event, but it seems like it drags. It just drags on. They obviously are splitting it into 2 parts.
Right.
I'm like, thank goodness, because I don't think I could watch another part consecutively. But I mean, it's not, nobody else does anything like that. So it's nice in a sense, but I wish they'd shorten it up a little bit.
And Shane, what did you think? You were on were you on Chasen's stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was able to kind of like hit most of the beginning, and then I had to do baby stuff, and then I hit the end. What did you think overall?
So I know the consensus for the most part seemed a little smaller than usual, maybe a little lackluster, but it's going to be 3 parts. So we only saw 1/3 of what they have. And even though nothing really appealed to me, like I wouldn't spend money on any of it, just because it doesn't fit in my collection, I think they showed some really nice fucking stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice. Are we getting into what stood out right now, or are we doing that in a bit?
Now we can, yeah. And I'll just say that, and maybe my opinion is skewed because I watched it in segments. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, boring, and then they like did Transformers. I was like, okay, even though apparently I'm the only one who likes it. And then
you're the only one who likes it, Optimus.
Yeah, I'm the only one who likes Optimus.
Everyone likes Megatron.
Which I don't get because they didn't show shit for it. It showed like a blurry picture and okay, it's coming soon. Okay, fine. And then I kind of skipped a whole bunch, probably the boring stuff, and I came back when like Batman was on and going through all the Batman stuff. I was like, damn, this is sweet. So maybe I'm just skewed perspective because I only watched like 2/3 of it. But anyway, so people in the chat are kind of throwing some stuff in here already. Like Michael Black, Berserker Predator, and Gandalf for sure. The 89 duo, which awesome. Gandalf and Berserker for me. And just keep letting us know what you think. So Shane, you I think put it best. And also Shane, what's on the drinking menu tonight? Oh yeah, this is a great drink, by the way. So Tom, you'll like this.
My boy here, he makes some homemade mead, and it is delicious. And that is what's on the menu. I don't like wine, but I really like this fucking mead. And I got 12 bottles of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's some good mead. So I think you put it the best that nothing was announced that you necessarily collect,
right.
But you thought there were some badass pieces that they showed. So what were, let's just say, top 3 that they showed for you?
Whew. And in the chat, Sergius M, he's my BFF here. He's the one who got me this mead. So
thanks. Nice. Dude, Sergio, send me some too. Damn.
He could afford it, Serge. Sell it to him. 3 favorite pieces? I'm going to say, fuck, that's really tough because I have like 5 or 6, but I guess I'll go with Batman on Throne.
Yeah.
Gandalf.
Yeah.
And it's the Chainsaw Man, the Chainsaw Boy, the Chainsaw fucking guy, whatever his name is.
That dude.
Chainsaw
there
Man.
He is.
Yeah,
Chainsaw Man.
That
Who is
statue
the Chainsaw Man?
Fucking crazy. I love it. Every time I look at it, it makes my arms hurt with the chainsaw going through its fucking elbows and its forearms, but it looks insane.
Yeah.
So that's in my top 3. That's how much I like that piece.
Wow. What's up, Randy? Randy's here, Collector's Arc. So, John, what were your top 3, would you say?
Oh, man, I'm trying to look at the list of what would make. My top 3. The Gandalf for sure.
Yeah.
I really like this Phantasm one they're doing.
Can you pull that up?
That likeness on that Gandalf is amazing. Like,
I have it in my other slides, but I'm just trying to look at a general.
Oh, sure, yeah. There's a good amount that they announced. Like, how many? This is a 3 by what grid? Like 10, 30 statues probably, or more.
Man,
that Batman's badass. Actually, the Batman and the Catwoman's pretty badass too.
The Hush one.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, Batman on Throne is it's probably the number one piece everybody's waiting for, I think.
Do you think it makes a difference that we've seen it before and we've been waiting for it for two showcases?
Yeah, they need to. Hopefully, that's one of the first ones they announced to pre-order. We've been waiting on that for a while.
Now, Shane, you would get a Batman on Throne, wouldn't you? Or not? Or
no. So I currently have the Prime 1 New 52 Batman because that's my favorite Batman statue. I love the armor. I love how dynamic it is. I love the glass behind it. I love everything about it. But with my setup, I got to be really, really, really specific with what I'm going to keep. And I only have one 5-foot garage shelf at the bottom that's going towards heroes that aren't part of a group, or Spider-Man here with all his villains. So I'm selling my Batman. And I'm not getting another Batman because I like Batman, but I don't love Batman.
Gotcha. What a shame. What a complete shame.
Oh, I know, John. I know. And Spider-Man, much better than Batman. But that's neither here nor there.
Sickening. You know it?
Mm-hmm.
Except it's the truth. But we'll put that aside. So I'm getting rid of the Batman, and I got the factory's remaking my Ghost Rider Fury because mine came all fucked up and broken. So the commissioner's taking care of me. They're making me a new one. So I'm not going to have room for a Batman. Okay. If I did, would I get that Batman? I would strongly consider it.
Okay.
It's really, really cool. The problem is with where I display it, it's not going on a pedestal. It's definitely not pedestal worthy. I don't love Batman that much. The piece is worthy. Batman, to me, isn't worthy to go on a pedestal, and I only have 3 pedestals. That piece would have to go on a pedestal because you have to see the fucking back. I put it on a pedestal on a Lazy Susan, like I have my Hush and my Maestro on Throne and my LBS Hulk. They're all, and you could turn it around. So it's a shame to just put it up against the wall.
I know.
And not see the back.
I don't think I could ever display it the way it's intended to.
I know. And
really?
That just feels like such a shame.
Well, to have it in the middle of the room, I mean, the only thing I have in the middle of the room is this, and this is probably going to be a placeholder for Optimus Jetwing.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, John, it doesn't have to be middle of the room. It just has to, if you put a Lazy Susan under it, you just have to have enough room. Even if it's against the wall, just to rotate 360.
That's true.
I just don't have that with my shelves. I'm not going to dedicate half a garage shelf to do that.
You know what I wish they did is what Sume did with the new trunks and what XM did with the Maestro is have the built-in freaking turntable, and it can actually do it on itself instead of you having to supply one.
Yeah. Yeah, what's interesting too is a lot of people complained about The Last of Us, the Ellie and the Abby, how they had them back to back, you know?
Yeah.
So
see, I know nothing about that, so you guys are going to have to tell me why that's bad.
Honestly, I don't know. I just know a lot of people are disappointed in it. I'm not.
Which one?
The Last of Us, the Abby and the Ellie.
I've heard that the likeness, I don't know much about it. Actually, my buddy Serge here, I think he plays The Last of Us, or he plays all those fucking games. I heard the likeness is really bad. That's what I've heard. It's the likeness that's bad. Okay. And apparently there's a key person in the game, like one of the main people that isn't a statue yet. And they thought that person should have been in the statue and not one of those 2 bitches. So that's what I've heard.
That's what they are, huh?
Okay, so Josh just says that we just all hate Abby.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine.
There you go.
That's
See,
fine.
she's a bitch.
That's fine.
Told you.
That's cool with me. I don't know anything. I can't give any opinions, but I trust you guys.
Yeah.
Mostly.
There's so many though, like the top 3 I gave, there's still other, like the 89 Batman stuff. Like I'm gonna get all that, you know.
Dude,
the Batman and Robin, even with the Joker on the base, that's tempting.
Yeah. That's interesting.
And then even they didn't show much of it, but the Harley Who Laughs, I think that's going to be a nice piece.
I think so too. And we just talked about, okay, you have the Batman Who Laughs Prime 1, you have the Grim Knight, and both those are like really dark pieces. If you put the Harley in between, that would look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who's the Penetrator?
I'm not sure. I know a lot of these early ones. Most everybody on the streams had no idea what they were.
The other problem with that Harley is they've already released so many Harleys, and they don't really want to buy another Harley. Like, how many fucking Harleys has Prime 1 put out, and how many are 1/3?
It's different enough, though. I think if you're
I guess if you're collecting the metal line, right?
Yeah.
Then it's a must, I guess.
Yeah.
Or not a must, but you'd consider it more.
Yeah.
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 Hey guys, we got about 40 plus people here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. We really appreciate it. Yep. Smash it. Subscribe. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going.
Yeah. Let's see. Horizon. Know nothing about it.
I know nothing either.
God of War Ragnarok. I'm curious to see what they do. I'm kind of holding out because I've been tempted to order the last Kratos they did, but we'll see what they do with this. Hopefully it's not a year from now when everybody forgets. No idea who that is.
Oh. See, this is why I missed all this stuff.
I know. The first third of the show, I was listening to Jason and them.
That's Devil May Cry 5, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Virgil.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. This piece looks fucking badass.
This one?
Okay, wait.
Yeah. I don't know it, but it looks badass.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this is pretty cool. Is this the first image that you had up, John? The same one?
I don't think so.
Anyway, this looks really cool.
Yeah.
The fate. Okay. See, I feel real bad. Like Payne and probably Todd and all those guys really like all this stuff in the anime, and I just know nothing about it.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. There's no reason to feel bad. I mean, like I'm really big into G.I. Joe.
That's true. And
you guys don't know much about it, and that's fine. I mean, you should feel bad, but you don't. So why feel bad about anime?
Nope.
Yeah. This was an interesting concept they're doing.
Yes.
I know Mike's excited. Most everybody else was kind of like.
Okay, let's just be real for a second. Okay, here's what I was thinking. I was listening, and they had the 80s cartoon going, and I was like, no way they're bringing back G1, Prime 1, Optimus, and Megatron, and I was like rooting for Shane. I was like, yeah,
we all went. I was listening, Shane, and everybody was hoping, and you got your hopes let up.
I tried to I kept getting asked, what are your hopes for this? And I never once said, bring back that fucking Megatron that those bastards canceled.
Right.
But deep down, I was hoping they'd bring back that Megatron.
Yeah.
Right. Of course.
Cersei, you're my only hope.
They will. And Cersei, yeah.
However, I had a thought. So when Ant was on the show, the Chase and Payne Art Mike show, the name. Anyway, he was on there, and he was talking about the Devastator and the Omega Supreme. He didn't mention which 3 Decepticons are going to be with Devastator, right? But presumably one's going to be Megatron. I'd be fucking shocked if it wasn't.
Yep.
That'd be a huge miss, actually. But
Yes.
so if he agreed to do Devastator as 36 to 40 inches, so
Yep.
let's say split the difference and say he goes 38.
Mhm.
How tall do you think the other Decepticons are going to be under him? Do you think he's going small, like 12 to 16 inches? Or do you think he's going like 24 to 28 inches and Devastator is going to be like 10 inches taller?
No,
Because then
I
if
think
so, there's a chance of maybe me snagging a PCS Megatron if that's an option without getting it in a 3-pack.
so. When I was rewatching that stream, it was my understanding that he basically is going to create 8, the Autobots and the
That could all fit
Decepticons.
together.
Yeah, that could all
That
fit
was my
together.
understanding too.
And
Okay.
so, but you could buy it independently. You can buy all 4. Kind of like, I'm guessing, kind of like the Ninja Turtles. Like, you can get the Ronin by himself, or you can get the Ronin Supreme. And I think what he's going to do is you can get Devastator by himself,
Yeah,
or you can get the Ultimate with all 4, or I bet he'll let you buy them independently.
That's the question. And then he might decide to go 16 inches with the other ones, right? Just to make Devastator look more menacing.
But why would he do that if he's scaling Devastator at, let's say he goes to 40 inches? What would Optimus need to be to scale
If we're
correctly?
going like a true scale,
True scale.
Devastator is roughly 5 times his height, 4 to 5 times, 5 times.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Devastator's gigantic, man. Like 4 to 5 times Optimus Prime's fucking height. So, by that, Optimus would be like fucking 8 inches.
Oh.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what he's going to do. Is he trying to really scale them? Or is he just going to say, fuck it, I'm doing 2 feet for the other ones, and then this guy will be 40 inches?
Well, he can't. Well, okay, he does. He can do whatever he wants to do.
He can't. You tell him, Mike.
Okay, well, yeah, listen. Okay, Ant, listen. If you want to sell these statues independently, you need to make your Optimus at least 24 inches to 28 inches and screw the scale, right? So give me a 40-inch Devastator and a 28-inch Optimus, and I'll buy the 28-inch Optimus, the Bumblebee, whatever, and yeah, let's do that, right?
Unless he's thinking, do the Devastator and Omega Supreme really big, so guys like me who collect G1 could just buy those big ones separately, put them with my existing XM, Azersi, Imaginary Arts, whatever. And then everyone else who wants it as a dial, it's a standalone dial.
Yes. And that's just what Life Size Collector basically
That's what
was
I'm
saying.
thinking he might be doing. But either way, I mean, we're getting off topic. Prime 1 didn't bring back the fucking Megatron. However, there's still part 2 and 3 left, but I don't think it's
I don't think it's gonna happen.
No.
But Ant is listening. I have a ton of respect for that guy after watching that show from Friday stream. Awesome dude. PCS, Ant Adams. And you dude, if you are watching this, make them big. Dude, Transformers need to be big. So speaking of,
and at the end of the day, Azersi is coming out with their Megatron next.
Yes.
That's what's going to be revealed next after Shockwave goes for pre-order in December. Or is revealed in December. So.
Yeah. So
there's hope.
A lot of hope.
So Mike, what is it about this piece that intrigued you?
Okay,
so enough to buy.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, I was thinking, okay, Shane's going to get a G1. It's going to be amazing. And then I was like, damn, they did something completely different. Totally different, right? This is like Optimus on like steroids and cocaine, right?
Yes.
And so I got back to thinking about it, and everyone was like, and it's like, okay, hang on a second, people. I have Night Optimus. There's another Night Optimus that looks exactly the same. I have Optimus that just came out from the 8-year anniversary thing. I'm sure I have another Optimus. Oh, I have Jet Power Optimus. Pretty soon I'll have Jet Wing Optimus. Give me something different. And this is 100. This would be the most unique Transformer in my collection, in anyone's collection. Probably the most unique Transformer that Prime One's ever done.
It's definitely different.
So for what I want to know is for people who are and bitching and complaining and upset, why? What are they going to do different with another Optimus? Do you want literally the same exact Optimus, another one? Because this Dark of the Moon one where he's like pointing, the one that literally just shipped, is amazing. And guess what? If you want him to look fancier, Jet Power is amazing. It's the same movie, but with all of his Jetwing stuff. And then guess what? If you missed out on this one, Jetwing is shipping. Mine shipped last week, which means it should be here in about 4.5 weeks. They're all the same. That's my point. This is Prime One. And look, I collect everything. I don't have a favorite. I'm trying to get into their mind as a business. They're going out on a limb. This is what Josh Nizzi concept. And this is, it's big. It's complex. The engineering looks fantastic. The weapons galore. It has kind of like that Gundam Megatron or Gundam Megazord kind of feel. And it's different. It's totally different. This thing will shine in anyone's collection. If you're a Transformer fan, I don't see how you don't get this. Hold on. If you're a Bayformer Transformer fan, I don't see how you don't buy this. If you're a G1, great.
Let me try to answer that and of course I don't speak for everyone, but what I'm thinking is the people who like the Jet Power and what's the other one called? The Jet Power Optimus and the other
Jetwing.
Yeah. It's because they like the movie and it comes straight from the movie. Right?
Yes.
That's what they like about it. Guys like me, I'll be honest, I don't really like either of those. They're way too busy for me. And like, you don't even see Optimus Prime. Like, he just gets lost in the fucking, it's too much. He gets lost for me. When I look at this, it's the same thing. It's just like, I can't even tell that's Optimus Prime. I can't tell where he wings and the rest of the shit on his back.
You can barely see his head.
Whatever. It's like way too fucking busy for me. But the people who do like the Jetwing and the Jet Power Optimus, presumably the reason they don't like this is because to them, it doesn't have any substantiation for its existence, whereas the other ones come right out of the movie.
And that's my question. Does it warrant enough people buying this? Will they make it?
Like, now you just have to be a diehard robot or Transformer fan and not care about it coming out of the movie and just like it because it's cool, even though someone just fucking made it up and it has no basis in, well, I'm going to say reality, in Transformer reality.
But then
and
again,
a lot of people apparently don't.
So, okay, but using that logic, how cool is that one of their concept designers came up with this badass piece that they were able to produce that is totally different than any Optimus out there. And guess what? You can have it. You can buy it. We'll make 400 of these, 300 of these, 250 of these. So, and guess what? It's almost as big as, Queen Studios Hulkbuster. It's way more detailed. So or just give me another one off the screen. We complain because they give us stuff that's the same all the time. Oh, it's another Batman. Oh, it's another Batman. That's another Optimus. Give me something different. So are we Yes, we are. We're all hypocritical, right?
Well,
I'm not.
Here's a good question.
I'll say two things about that though, Mike.
Okay.
One is it cool that someone came up with this concept? Sure. Is it $3,000 or $4,000 cool when it doesn't have any source material to reference?
For Mike, it is.
Yeah.
No, for you it is. But Mike, you're very few and far between. One, and I know I bug you about being an elitist and all this shit, but not everyone has your deep pockets, and that's good for you. Also, people would rather spend the money on a Jetwing or jet-powered Optimus because it has something, source material that they could reference back to, watch a movie, and then they look at it on the big screen and look at their statue, and it gives them some feeling of kind of like, I don't know, confirmation that they bought something that's really cool, that's tangible on a screen. This is not in a comic book. This is not in a screen. This is not a toy. This is just some guy's fictitious fucking design that not everyone wants to spend $3,500 on.
Let me ask you.
I think this looks so similar to Jet Power, and I know I'm going to get a lot of heat for that.
No.
And I don't give a fuck. It just in the sense that it's so busy and so overpowering to actual Optimus that to me there's no difference. I'm not saying they look identical, but they're both way too busy and they might as well be the same piece.
Well, let me
in
ask you
terms of it
this.
being busy.
Wow.
This, Shane, would you rather have this or a repaint?
A repaint of what?
The Jet Power.
Rather see new stuff like this or repaint crap that they
But
do?
the thing
you
is,
know?
Yeah.
I'm not complaining
Good
about
point,
this.
John.
I don't care that they made this. That's great. If 10 people buy it, great. If
Yeah.
100 people buy
10
it, great.
people.
Like,
No.
you know what I mean? Like,
No,
I'm not one of the
Ronnie
guys
Stark.
complaining about it.
I like though when companies, even though I may not be buying, goes outside the realm of something that is mainstream. That
Yes.
I may not buy, but there's going to be a market for it, you know.
As long as people are happy and they want to buy it, great. It doesn't. I don't lose anything that they made this. Like I'm happy for the people that like it.
But deep
So
down,
I'm not complaining that it's been made.
Deep down, you're mad that they didn't make Megatron, right?
Well, I'm upset that they didn't have G1 Megatron. Yes, but that has nothing to do with this monstrosity. And I say monstrosity only because it's big and busy, not because it looks bad. It does look cool for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, and that's fine, but you appreciate, or you have less appreciation for statues that are crazy busy and there's a ton going on all over the place, and you're also primarily a comic, statue collector. I'm more of a mecha. I love my Jet Power Optimus. Like it's right here,
100%.
Like where my
and
hand
bigger,
is.
Better for you.
But not just bigger, better, but I mean, because look. The Hush Superman is bigger, better, but simple.
Treebeard
you like
more
bigger, better, but simple. Though. Right. I like the little tiny, crazy things that they
do. And I don't
like,
mind that, but I don't love that.
And that's fine.
I could look at this statue and appreciate the work that went into it and appreciate it from an aesthetic value and say it looks cool, but it's nothing I would get, but it looks cool and good for those who like it.
Right. Yeah. And see, that's what I'm getting at is people saw this and they're like, nope, looks like shit. Or nope, I don't want it.
I don't hate on people for liking stuff that I wouldn't get. That's the difference. A lot of people, they're like, maybe they were expecting another Bayformer and that's why they're hating on it because this, in their mind, this robbed them of a new Bayformer.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about Bayformer, so this didn't rob me of anything. Like really, right? But even if it did, I still wouldn't fucking shit on it.
And here's what I just think about it. Josh Nizzi and the Prime One team probably spent how many hours, days, weeks working on this thing, prototyping this thing. There's a lot of thought and I'm hoping love that went into this. And to just see like a single picture and be like, it's crap. It's not what I was hoping for. Okay, well give the damn guy some kudos. He put a lot of work into this.
Again, I think those are the people who are upset that they didn't get a Bayformer, right? And they got this, which is a made up Bayformer.
I got a ton of Bayformers. You can get them. They're available. Go buy them.
Yeah, but if you look at like how much is Jet Power? Okay, which one came in first? Jet Power, right?
Jet Power.
How much does that cost compared to what it was at retail? Like in the aftermarket right now, is it a lot more?
Oh, the aftermarket you can't find it in the aftermarket anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So they look at this and they're like, shit, I could have got a different version of Jet Power Optimus at retail. This was my chance because I missed the first one and I don't want to pay aftermarket prices. Then they look at this and they're like, well, there's no reference material for this. Fuck it. Maybe, right? And a lot of people say it looks like a Gundam fucking, and it does. I could see that with the wings and that.
It's concept. They call it concept.
It is what it is. Like I said, I have no dog in the fight, but I think it looks cool and good for those who like it.
I mean, I think it merits. There's enough Optimus Prime fans, just like Iron Man. How many iterations of Iron Man are there, and people still want
100%.
So
this will sell. This and I will buy one.
But most of those iterations, John, aren't they in comic books or movies?
Some of them, but even like Hot Toys will do like
material to trace it back to.
I mean, Hot Toys will do like neon tech and just different color schemes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Dude, I'm gonna take this Energon blade to the next person that complains without merit. Speaking of a Xerxes, here's the Xerxes Energon axe. I switched it out for the gun. So I got to put this back.
Yo, you got rid of Optimus's gun?
No. I got rid of his Energon axe.
Oh, okay. That's a good call. I mean, it looks cool, but the gun is Optimus.
Yep. So I have the gun and the Galvatron head. Yeah. And what I'm thinking, and I think I'm going to pick up Nemesis, and maybe you can talk me out of it. But with the Nemesis, I want to have like the double blades, or maybe a single blade and the Nemesis Energon axe.
You're talking to the wrong guy. You want me to talk you out of buying Transformers?
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, tell me what pose. Anyway, okay.
I'm telling you to buy it.
Okay, well, I probably will, because there may or may not be a sale.
Oh, I know what I need to say, Mike. Soon. It's an awesome piece. You need to get it.
Okay, then I'm going to do it.
Are you buying this, Mike?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. See, I look at this, and if I was going to buy a piece that I have no attachment to, no source material to reference it from, I would get this over Optimus any day. I think this looks even cooler than Optimus without being overly busy.
There you go. Yep, there you go. See, I look at this and I say, looks like a pretty cool conceptual Megatron.
For you, it's a little too plain Jane.
Yes. But I still think it's cool. Still think it's cool. I'm going to buy it.
I don't know where to look first. There's too much going on. I'm overwhelmed.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And
but that's just me, right?
Then why don't you like J&D? J&D, as simple as it gets. You just look at it. You see exactly what you want to see.
Don't open up that can again.
No, but do you want me to tell you why I don't get J&D? There's a few reasons. One, they do 1/3 scale.
Okay.
2, they do movie statues.
Right.
3, they do mixed media.
True. Yep.
4, they're overpriced, in my opinion.
It's fair.
At retail, but if that's what you love, that's great. And 5, I think the likeness on a bunch of the J&Ds are overrated for the price range. Now, with that being said, I give the likeness 80-85% on a lot of them, which is really good. But when you're paying a retail of $2,500, I expect a 90 to 95% minimum. And I don't think they reach that with a lot of the pieces. I just have a higher standard when I'm spending that kind of coin.
That's fair.
So those are all the reasons I don't collect J&D.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
With that being said, congrats to everyone who has a J&D. If that's what you like.
No, but that's fair. That's not saying J&D sucks. I
never hate a piece or dislike a piece just for the sake of disliking it. I always have a reason why I don't get it or I don't kind of like it, but I never hate on it, and I never try to make people feel bad for liking it. We joke with each other, and I do to you guys, but I never do.
The only bone I think we have ever had with is when people talk about J&D with likeness, because many people that own it always say you got to see it in person to.
That's what I hear from
evaluate.
Everyone.
So,
and I would love to see one in person. Like I look at Harley Quinn, and I think the likeness is 75 to 80%, which is really good, but I think that it should be better. Now in person, I hear it's better, right? So I might see it in person to go 95%.
And let's be real, 75, 80% is not good. Not today.
I say 80% for Harley. Some sides, I'd say 70 to 75% on some angles, and lighting. It could be lighting too, right?
Yeah. 100%.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I also never want a statue of an actor. I don't. That's not my.
Fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
This is a cool piece. I don't know what it comes from, but.
Yeah, no idea, but it looks cool.
It comes from Juggy.
Yeah, whatever. Or anime. Tattoo slide.
Speaking of hate, whatever. I hate this fucking stuff.
Hey, when is the part 2 coming out? When is that? Do we know?
There we go. Here's my man, Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw guy.
Didn't they say a month?
Oh, is it a month? Is it like Christmas?
Is that right, Shane, for the next series of video?
My understanding is, so something was going down on the 25th. Is that the Comic-Con that's going down? Or is that
this month?
Yeah, this Friday.
I don't know. Okay.
Something was going down on the 25th. That was either part 2 or that was Comic-Con, like Singapore, one of the Comic-Cons. And then there's also a date in early December
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
This
Yeah,
piece,
I must have
amazing.
I must have missed this piece on the video.
Oh,
I missed it too.
was probably it was near the beginning. It was one of the first pieces.
Hmm.
It was the first anime piece anyway, I'm pretty sure.
This is very cool. Is this
Yeah, they
one
showed
third, one
video
quarter?
games, and then it was the first anime piece, I believe, first or second. It looks awesome. That translucent material on the base, insane.
Yeah.
Fuck, this looks so good.
It does look cool.
Don't know.
Payne was really happy about that statue. I think the one
Which
with
one?
the fucking guy in red running, smiling like a fool.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's like a fool.
I think he was happy about this.
Oh, bad.
Pain.
I think there was 2 or 3 that he was really excited about, but they showed like 30 of them, so I can't keep it together.
I was real happy to see him
I think
excited.
he liked that other one too with the red hair.
The Asuna
that you just showed.
or Sasuna.
But then he found out it was 1/6, and he said
1/7.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Sorry, Payne.
Yeah.
This looks cool. I like that. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, the sculpt looks so bad. Oh my god.
Who's that? No.
Is that Sean Peen?
Yeah.
Is that Sean Peen's stunt double?
Oh, okay, guys. Just
here we go.
Chill. So, how many times have people complained about the Aragorn? The what else? What else have they complained about? The Lurtz had its own issues, scaling wise, and the base and stuff like that. But here's what I think. If I have a Lord of the Rings question, I go to Jason. He's seen a ton of stuff. He collects a ton of Lord of the Rings. Yeah. And like we were saying before the show, it doesn't even matter what they show us. It matters what they produce, right?
I mean, showing us to an extent, but production is everything.
Yeah.
They could show an amazing prototype, but if production sucks, then who the fuck cares what the prototype looks like?
I think though they're improving. I mean, look at the Frodo. I think the Frodo
looks really good,
insane, and that's why I held off ordering it because I didn't know that they would come through on it. But
I still need to get that Frodo. I still need to get the Aragorn.
Now, Mike, we talked about this, and you said all they did was show the video. Did they not come out and show some really good pictures when they did with other reveals? Was this not one of them? No.
I don't think so.
It might not have been, but for some reason I thought they showed better pictures of it, like that night or the day after. I could be wrong.
I don't know because I would have seen the blown up pictures, and people would have been, pooing on them. So
I know when the show was going on, you're like, hey, send me pictures. So here I am trying to screenshot all the videos, sending you like 50 fucking pictures. And then
it was great.
Asking me a question, I'm like, what's that?
Dude, I'm like trying to like rock the baby and like looking at this. Like, this is great. And the baby's head's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, whoa, hang on.
There we go.
That's so good.
This thing is fucking awesome. Like that ball rock right there. So good.
Yeah.
So good. So
I find it interesting when collectors in general just universally agree with something. And this is that case.
Yes.
Which means that the ES is going to be huge. And I don't even know. So was there a diorama on the back of this?
So you're talking about that other Gandalf, right? That they showed?
This one, right?
No, but they showed another Gandalf where it doesn't light up and he's just holding the staff. And I think they were showing the Gandalf from the Dio of him and the Balrog, the one John has that lights up.
Oh, I love that one.
I thought that's what that was. Was that
what
that was?
I want to say they're going to do they had a different base, like a standard version almost.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because this thing is tall. I think I want to say I have other photos down the line of the guy standing next to it. And it's
this is, the base is massive.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind if I ever went down the Lord of the Rings line, which I won't, I just don't have room. But if I did, it would be the 1/4 scale line. I know Jason was back and forth between that, the 1/3, the 1/2, and I think he settled on the 1/2. I'm not sure, but
the
probably.
1/4 scale line is so fucking good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable,
and
it just keeps getting better.
And that's where I'm at right now, where it's like, okay, you can only fit so many 1/2 scales in your collection, but you like all these characters. Here's what Mr. X said, and I totally agree. You may like Star Wars more, but Lord of the Rings is better collectibles. There's cooler things.
That's debatable.
Well, there's more diversity.
That's debatable. Hey, those are fighting words, Dr. Mike.
Look, man, I love Star Wars, but look, you get a Darth Vader, a Stormtrooper, a TIE pilot. You get a Rancor, a Boba Fett. This you get freaking hobbits, dwarves.
All right, I mean, but then now you're simplifying it though, because I could say, well, you get a couple midgets, you get a tree, you get a couple orcs, and then you get a couple guys with pointy ears. I mean, I could oversimplify this shit too. You get an old man with a fucking stick, like come on, in a bathrobe, like come on.
Would you pot an old man with his walking stick?
But yeah, I mean, Star Wars, if you really want, look at all the different races they have. They got more races than they do in Lord of the Rings.
Well, think of this, though. Could you imagine if Prime 1 did Star Wars, of the dioramas and pieces they would do?
That was one of my 3 things I was hoping they would come out with. However, with me only having 2 spots left in my Star Wars collection for Sith, I doubt they're going to do any Old Republic Sith. So it's up to Customs to save me. And there's already a few coming out. So
yeah,
I'll be happy but sad when that's done. It'll be bittersweet.
Yeah. Okay, here's the standard version. It comes with the hat and.
Oh, dude, get rid of that shit.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get.
You know what? I'll save the $100 and just get this.
Dude, it's gonna be a lot more than that, man.
Rock.
Dude, it's gonna be. What was the price difference between the?
I don't care if it's $1,000 more. If you're a Lord of the Rings collector and you've already committed and you bought all the other 1/4 scale and you're gonna cheap out here, you're a fucking idiot. You're a cheap son of a bitch.
There
you're gonna fucking draw the line.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is fucking insane. Come on, look at this. What is this?
I know. No.
More dinos.
More dinos. Tim Martin's happy.
You know what? That's going to make me fucking drink more.
More
there you go.
Just looking at that bullshit. Like, if they want to give them a swap out fucking sword or a portrait or something, but like the whole statue's different.
Yeah.
They're not even going to sell one of those.
You're right. The ES is going to be like 20.
Look at that. They're making me drink it all.
Oh, man. Okay.
This was a cool piece. This is making me think of switching.
This looks fantastic.
Yep. And I don't care what scale dinosaurs you collect. It doesn't have to all be the same. This thing's going to be massive for a 1/15th. This thing looks awesome.
Yeah.
Did you see the close-up of the T-Rex? Well, both of them? Like the teeth and shit? It looks so fucking good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Yeah. Dude, I
was a little tempted to even get this as my first fucking dinosaur thing. And then I'm like,
really?
Well, the thing is, I just don't have. I have one garage shelf left, like one bottom garage shelf left, and I don't want to put dinosaurs there. And then what? Then I got to do all dinosaurs because
No,
you don't. Just put some in your bedroom.
For me, I do. I'm not like you, Mike. It's chaos there. I can't do that.
It's getting cleaner. It's getting cleaner.
Yeah, but it's still chaos. Like I just can't. I got that OCD. I got to pair shit together.
You would hate this table right now because it's Treebeard, it's Tsume Brawley, and then it's Hush Superman. Hold on. Let's see. Lord of the Rings, anime, and comic. Movie, manga, comic.
I hate you, Mike Costa.
I couldn't help myself. All right,
Mike, are you gonna get this?
Yeah, I'm like almost 100% sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that looks really good.
Because this is their first Lost World thing they've done, right?
think so. Okay. Do you remember I was like messing with chasing and stuff like that. I'm saying like, hey, like you're trying to get this diorama, something new's gonna come out. This is not necessarily the same or as iconic as the 1993 Jeep
Sure.
or whatever it is, but this is amazing.
Are you talking like the Rotunda Dio with the
No.
The Iron Studios.
The Iron Studios one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's incredibly iconic, that scene.
It is.
But the technology in this now is just look at the freaking like light up head beam, the lights. Oh man, dude. Yeah, I'm in.
Desert Predator coming soon.
What do you guys think? Should I get that life size blue? It's not that expensive.
I think I have that up.
Okay, we'll get to that life size.
Yeah.
I think this looks sick.
This does look cool. It's not my Predator, but it looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're a Predator fan, this is a no-brainer to get. Yeah. It looks awesome. But if you're getting one Predator, it's not the one I would get. But maybe it's your Predator. I don't know.
Yeah.
Jason loves it. Jason's getting it.
I think it'd be awesome just to collect their 1/3 Predator line. So you have the Jungle City, now you have this.
I think this is his favorite Predator.
Really?
I think so. I think that's what he said.
Huh. Yeah.
I like the base on this. I think it's pretty sweet.
Everything looks real good on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell that quarter scale Predator, Shane. I gotta.
Oh yeah.
There's too many Predators coming in.
Well, if I count all my finder's fee for all the money I saved here between Alita and Treebeard, you'd have to pay me to take that thing.
Oh man, it'd be
Like I saved you how much on Treebeard?
Oh man,
I just fucking with that. You know what, Mike? All joke aside, let me know.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I may get it, open it, and do like a quick display. If I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna get the Hunter's Prey. You got to get the tree.
Are you talking Big Game Hunter?
Big Game, yeah.
Okay, you have it right now.
DX bonus should be showing up any day now. Actually, yeah.
That'd be a nice piece, Shane.
Yeah, you give me that handsome Mother Canucker discount, and we're fucking set.
We can do that.
Yeah, we'll see. And yes, Donald, I did see it. It comes with a few breaks and stuff. And what he's asking for is a fair price. But then once you count shipping to Canada, I'm looking at like another $350, $400 American. So it's not worth it. I've seen it for cheaper. Yeah. But thank you, Donald. I appreciate you tagging me in it. Keep looking.
So AVP at part 2.
Mike keeps his.
Yeah, this will be cool. If they do like a wolf predator, that'd be nice. So,
what do you guys think of sideshows? Wolf predator.
I'm not even sure of what one that is.
Is that an older one?
Yeah, it's sideshows. It's regarded as one of the most iconic ones where he's like jumping forward
with the whip.
Yeah. Is it the whip?
He got the.
He's got that metal one, but whip. Yeah, I think it is the whip. Yeah. It's very iconic, very dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Hulk, right? Some people say it's still the best Predator today, and others say, "Are you kidding me? That sculpt can't hold a candle to today's sculpts." So
Yep.
I think this is cool.
I think that's gonna be neat.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to more pictures of that.
Yeah. Constantine. A lot of people like this one. Pretty cool. I just have no connection to the character.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The biggest problem with this, I don't know if you guys know. So Prime One has their line for this. It's all 1/3 scale, right? This is 1/4 scale.
Okay.
I don't know why they decided to go 1/4 scale. Maybe it's a mistake, but I don't understand all their other shit like Swamp Thing and fucking what's his name? That guy with all the, you see like his body and shit. Death fucking, what's his name? He's all red. Red man. Fucking, I can't believe I forgot his name. Someone in the chat knows. That Prime 1 guy, it looks like you see all his muscle striations. He's wearing the red suit. He's Dead Man, I think. Dead Man?
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, all those are, yeah, there we go. Dead Man. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, Dead Man. All those are all 1/3 scale, and everyone's been waiting for Constantine. And then they're like, here you go. And it looks amazing. And it's 1/4 scale. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I don't get that.
Yeah, thanks, Prime 1.
Yeah.
But don't worry, they'll probably do a repaint of it and he'll come in fucking gold or white.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, this looks cool. What is this?
This is from the cartoon movie Phantasm.
Yeah.
Oh, very
cool.
It's
a 3-piece dial.
Yeah.
Is this quarter scale? 1/6 scale?
It's got to be quarter scale.
I believe it's 1/4 scale, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck, if that was 1/3 scale.
Oh, gosh.
And he's that high up, I think he'd be like 50 inches tall.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love it.
Yeah.
What else we got? Oh, here we go.
Yep. I got more pictures of that.
Too. Yeah, dude. I'm getting this, period.
Yeah.
They are doing something very interesting with that, with the video screens.
Mm-hmm. You can load your own videos.
It's kind.
Yeah.
Does it have like actual memory and you could load stuff on it?
My understand. No, I don't fucking know. I thought it was just going to be the same shit, like going back and forth, like everyone's will be the same. But imagine if you could put your own shit, like a little USB.
Mm-hmm.
You got like pictures of yourself and pictures of your kids, and
yeah,
that might change me buying it if I could put pictures of myself and my kids and shit.
Dude, I don't know where I read that, but they said, I know there was like a few jokes out there, but it said you can load your own stuff on it.
Wow.
I don't know if it's true. We'll probably find out soon.
John, can you move the second best Catwoman and go back for a sec?
No, this is the GOAT of Catwoman's.
I don't know. That's not what I hear from the other guys.
This is actually this thing
right here was so funny. With Jokers underneath, it looks like they're both shitting on Joker. It looks like they're both taking a shit.
Yeah.
And then I call them Scatman and Robin. Yeah. And holy fuck, man! Like this piece, it's so small. It's so fucking small because he's crouched. I don't know. Like if you like it, great, but it's
interesting. It's very interesting.
The coolest thing about that is the Joker. That
that's
Joker on the bottom. Mm-hmm. That Joker looked awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Is that like a bonus?
Of the statue?
Probably a deluxe.
Not for me. Deluxe. How's that? Plus, I'm not a Frank Miller fan anyway. So.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
You could keep fucking Scatman and Robin.
I got more
you don't want to talk about Catwoman? Is that done?
Hey, what is this thing?
It's from a video game.
Yeah.
No one knew anything about it on the panel, but we all agree it looks awesome.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. This does not look bad.
I think it looks good.
So, for me, the likeness looks pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I give this like a fucking 85 to 90%.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think the likeness looks really good. They got those duck lips in there. Him in the Batman suit. It looks good. And again, this is me. I could never pay thousands of dollars for a statue of Michael Keaton wearing an all fabric suit. I couldn't do it.
But they did a ton of research on this.
If that's your thing, I think it looks really good.
Well, here's what I would do. We know that this license is in play. We know J&D will probably get the license. Just wait and see what they put out. And then if you like this better, great. If you like J&D better, great.
Plus, it's different scales, right? This is 1/4, is it not? J&D will be 1/3.
This is 1/4.
Is this 1/3? I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, I don't know either. I just assumed it was.
Well, John, these are your pictures. You should know.
These are Mike's pictures, actually.
I don't know where I got these pictures. Well, do okay.
They're 1/3, right?
Surely.
Somebody.
You know what? Maybe it is. I don't know.
It's gotta be
I guess
1/3.
I just assumed it was 1/4 after Scatman, but maybe it's not.
God.
Maybe it's 1/3.
Yeah.
Dude, I think
But
the
likeness
Batman
is there. The likeness is good.
Oh, it's definitely there. Dude, I think the Batman looks good. I think the cowl and all that stuff, I think that looks great.
Yeah.
To me, the Batman looks a little too plain. Like in terms of the pose. Like it's just
it's a pure museum pose.
Yeah, but even in a museum pose, you know, you could be doing something or like fucking like ready something. He's just like arms by the side. It looks like a generic when you're playing a video game and like you're creating your own character and they got a generic stand of the arms down. That's what it looks like. It looks weird to me.
So isn't like the joke with this bat suit? It was so rubbery he can like barely move in it, and it's just like
he couldn't breathe and he could barely move. Yeah.
You know, when you put these side by side, I actually like the Keaton in the tux better than the Batman. Now that you talk about, now that you mention that,
you need better lighting on the suit. Is the
that's
problem.
True? Yeah, it's
he's lit up and it's all dark.
Yeah.
So when I see this, that Bruce Wayne, like I see like a very expensive Barbie doll. When I see that because of the mixed media,
what's wrong with
but
Barbie?
The likeness is very well done.
I would like to see it done in silicone. I'd like to see what J&D can do.
I'd love to see side-by-side pics.
Yes. Bingo. That's it.
Because I'm very happy with this likeness. If I was going to buy it, I'd say, yeah, I'm happy with that likeness for sure. 90%, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Dude, I think, I mean, it's impressive that they did this. I just give me the 89 or was it 89 and 92, 93 Batman?
Batman Returns.
Yeah. Just give me the Batman.
Let me ask you guys, is this your favorite Batman?
No.
No? A lot of people it is.
Okay, this is the Batman that I grew up with. I watched this movie like 1,000 times as a kid. But I mean,
this
Bale
is not the 89 Batman?
What's that?
This is not the 89 Batman?
No, it is the 89 Batman. Well, it's not the license for 89. I think it's like the license.
Right, it's the second movie or third movie.
And there's like small changes in the suit.
Yeah. Yeah, because the abs look different on the first suit.
Yes.
It's not like an overlay on it.
I want my Batman with nipples.
Oh my God, get out of here.
Right, greatest Batman ever. Second, Val Kilmer. Hands down.
Wait, really?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Sometimes you say funny things.
Ben Affleck is my favorite Batman.
There you go. Look how massive that is.
This is that's like 3-ish feet tall, probably.
Unless that guy's like 5 foot tall, I don't know.
It's so good.
Yeah. Look at that exclusive in the back. That exclusive alert. Someone send me the exclusive alerts.
So there's lots of pieces I don't get that other people get, and I'm like, hey man, that's awesome. Good for you. I really like it. Good for you. And then there's pieces I get, and Mike, you know, you've had a few that I told you I am fucking excited for you to get this because I like this piece so much, even though I won't get it and it won't fit in. I'm really excited to see. And that's one of them, that Gandalf. I can't wait to see it in hand picks. It looks so good.
Yep. Don't worry.
And I think you should get Chainsaw Man just for me.
Chainsaw.
I think Chainsaw Man is definitely something that fits in John's collection perfectly.
John, I think it's awesome and you need to get it.
No.
And I bet you could get it at a discount.
Yes.
I could,
and I bet I'll be getting this too.
This looks good too.
Let's see.
See, I forgot about this when I was doing my top 3. Oh,
God, that looks good.
Shane, you gotta get this.
You gotta.
This could be like a one and done.
They're not going to do this again.
Like I said, I can't. I got one 5-foot long garage shelf, and that's got to fit a Voltron. Sooner or later, some motherfucker has to make a Voltron. Someone has. I mean, they make a guy named Chainsaw Man. Like they got to do a Voltron.
There he is.
Oh,
why on earth is there one Voltron? Doesn't make sense.
Pretty good.
Voltron has such a big following.
This looks good.
That looks so good.
I might get that just for the hell of it. I mean, it's just He would fit in with my Berserk stuff.
That statue is one of those statues that if I got it, it was just a work of art.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I would
There's
get
nothing
it
wrong with
because
that.
it's aesthetically fucking beautiful to me.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's crazy as fuck, I would love it.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
But because I'm limited on space, I can't afford to do that.
Hey, I need to pop off in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
You guys can keep going, but anything that we want to talk about before?
I don't think so. I don't.
One of the talking points
was this is
this. I can't wait to, like I said, I don't like Bayformers, but I like Bayformer statues. I like to see them because, again, works of art.
I think they push the envelope a little bit
in terms of
engineering and what can be done and number of pieces and stuff like that.
Looks so good. Yeah, I would never want to fucking put one together, but it looks so good.
Oh,
Adam, look away, Shane. Trust your OCD.
I'm getting very close to ordering this.
I think it looks great.
It's wall mountable.
It's a done deal. Do it. The fact that you could put it on a wall, Mike, if you could put it on a wall, you could put it on a ceiling and it takes up no room.
That's true, actually.
Done.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
that's fair. Yep.
Before you know it, Mike, you're going to have like AT-ATs fucking mounted to the roof, to the ceiling.
I need to check on my custom Death Star. It's been a little bit of time.
The ceiling is just a whole new wall you haven't tapped into yet for display, and you don't need a shelf.
I just need to hang some. I just need to find the studs. My ceiling is super thick.
So when you get like your TIE fighter from NYC and all that,
just hang it.
There you go.
What do you guys think about this? This is pretty. This is cheap for a life size. It's a low ES. I think it's exceptionally done. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it comes down to if you really like it, get it. It's nothing I would get. It's nothing I would spend that kind of money on. But if you like it and you want blue, you think it's that imperative of a dinosaur to get, then get it.
Dude, it's cheaper than Voltron Optimus.
Don't ever put Voltron in the name with that Optimus.
Dude, look at the eye. Gundam Optimus.
Yeah, the eye.
Dude, look at the eye. That eye picture is outstanding.
It looks really good. I don't really give a shit about blue.
I mean, I don't really either. Honestly, if they came out with like a full size blue, this is beta, the baby. If they came out with a full size,
that's
blue,
right. That's right. This is
that'd be sick.
Yes.
This is from the movie you love, Shane.
Yeah.
Can't believe you even said that.
I don't love it. I said it was good. I enjoyed it. I don't love it. I liked it better than Part 3. I'll tell you that much.
That's fair.
Lost World?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
Heck no.
I liked it better, but I don't love it. I just thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I didn't hate it the way, some of you guys just hate stuff just to hate stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Bunch of fucking haters. And that's a segue into one of the talking points. Mike, you wanted to talk about people who hate stuff.
Oh, I kind of touched on that a little bit, right? When we were talking about the Megatron or the Optimus. Question: now that Prime 1 has some end of the year sales, wait, did they put them up already? Or I guess they should be coming up soon. Would a piece like Jetwing and that Dark Moon Megatron be on the sale? No.
No, they're too new. Too new and too popular, I think.
It'll be stuff like the gold Batman Beyond, the Hunter's Prey.
Gold Batman.
The shit that hasn't sold in over a year will be up there.
Yeah.
Not the shit that's going to sell out.
Yeah. There will be some older Transformers. There will probably be Ratchet.
The Jazz.
Jazz will be on it. Yeah. Who asked that? Oh, Life Size Collector? Yeah, dude. So if you're gonna get them, just order it. That thing's not gonna go on sale for at least, I'm guessing, a year, maybe longer.
Yeah.
Fairly low ES.
I didn't know he collected Bayformers. I thought it was a G1 only.
I thought he was a Life Size Collector only.
You know who that is, right?
No.
That's Dan.
Oh, it's Dan.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I don't know why his name. Dan, why is your name on here? Why are you fucking who are you hiding from, Dan?
Dude, you don't collect anything life size. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Ban him from the show. Actually, don't. He's one of my G1 homies. Don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that's Dan. All right, cool.
Oh, buddy, I'm feeling that fucking mead, boys. I feel pretty good.
Dude, I'm
telling
sleep.
you, I'm feeling pretty fucking good right now.
Sleep deprivation is almost as good as being intoxicated.
I was in the Army and I've gone almost 70 hours without more than an hour and a half of sleep, and it's not good. It's not good at all.
Yeah, that's not good.
It sucked.
All right. Is there anything else that I need to be present for? Probably not, because who cares, right?
I think we can wrap up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I think we touched on everything. So we got reactions, we got a little bit of Treebeard preview, we got some pickups.
We talked about mine and John's top 3 for the Prime 1. What were yours, Mike? Did you mention yours?
No.
Did you try to skip out on that shit?
No, I'm not skipping out. I'm not embarrassed. Optimus, Gundam, number one.
Okay, never mind. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It was a good show. Now go ahead.
So I would definitely buy the Optimus, the Gandalf, and God, now that we went over all of them,
Gandalf.
Yeah, too.
Yeah. So okay, look. Let's just say definite buys: Optimus, Gandalf, the Batman, and let's throw in the dinosaur Dio.
Yeah,
those are 4 definite buys.
Yeah.
Megatron.
Everyone see how Mike gets to pick 4 and John and I got to pick 3. Just showing you elitist.
Okay,
rules don't apply.
Fine. Gandalf, Batman, and Optimus. Yeah. There we go. Shane, did you get the Xerxes Starscream?
No, I think it looks cool. I have the Imaginary Mart Starscream, and honestly, I think it's one of, if not the most underrated Transformer G1 statues ever made.
Wow.
It's definitely in the top 3. It is an absolute amazing, like when people come over, they look at that Starscream. The size is about 31, 32 inches tall. And the paint on it is absolutely ridiculous. They put this shiny fucking lacquer on it. It just, it's an absolute perfect G1 representation. Perfect piece. I don't think there's a Starscream that could touch it. In my opinion, XM doesn't even fucking come close. Not even close.
Wow.
Now, other people, you can love XM, that's fine, but the portrait's off. If you're going G1, there's not a single fucking Starscream statue that comes close. So, no. But I do think the Xerxes is very nice.
You said the Imaginary
the dynamic
Starscream?
The fucking missiles coming out in that. Very cool.
The Imaginary Art one?
Yeah, it is. And it's cheap. You could go to Big Bad Toy Store and get that shit for like $700. It's absolutely it baffles me how fucking cheap it is. It's
the one that he's standing on Megatron's head?
Yeah, that's not Megatron's head. It's a statue of Megatron.
It's like a stone.
Statue, like a memorial that he destroyed, and he's standing on it. Otherwise,
that's the
Megatron's
best
head would be way too
Starscream?
fucking big.
Jesus.
It's amazing. Go to Big Bad Toy Store.
I'm there right now. All right, hold on.
How much is it? Like $750 or something?
It's on sale.
No, that's Starscream on Throne. They made 2.
That one, $839.
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus, that's the best one.
It's fucking amazing. The paint on it is amazing. Now, there were some issues with some of them where the blue on his hands and his feet over time, or they just came like that. I'm not sure. Sometimes they were like different shades of blue. One was more a teal, one was a blue. But that was only for a few of them. Mine's perfect. This piece is unbelievable to the G1. If you pull up the G1, the cartoon, it's amazing. It's absolutely fucking amazing.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's cheap as hell.
Yeah, it's really cheap. Okay. Well, I'll give it a second look.
Such a great piece. And you pay $4 for shipping.
That's true.
Which is ridiculous. So you're going to get that piece for under $800 all in.
That's not bad.
That's insane. For a 31-inch statue?
That's not bad. Okay.
I think it's 31 inches anyway.
And yeah. Well, I'll consider it.
I mean, it's no Treebeard, but you know.
This is what you need, Mike.
No. Okay. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. Someone asked if I bought the damn Toys T-Rex yet. No, I haven't yet, although it's tempting. It looks really good. Although after looking at the Prime 1 T-Rex diorama, I'll probably get the Prime 1 T-Rex diorama. Oh, I
There
didn't
you go.
see that.
There you go. Weta.
Is it new?
Evidently not if it's on sale.
Yeah, that's true.
Mike, are you going to be doing a review of your Lita Battle Angel bust?
I really need to. Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah. That
I'll
piece
make that
is so fucking good.
Yeah, I'll make that my second review because I'm looking at that right now, and I love that freaking sword it comes with.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I need to step out.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Should we call it?
Yeah, let's call it.
Yeah, let's call it. I'm getting drunk.
All right. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being with us on your Tuesday night. Oh yeah, we'll end with this. So hope you all have a good Thanksgiving. I'm very thankful for our channel. I'm thankful for John and Shane for joining us every Tuesday night, and for John for helping to grow Collectors Enabled from the beginning. This was a conversation we had back in February or March of this year, and I'm thankful for all of you who hang out with us and the community, and the friends that we've made, and thankful for awesome people like Todd and Marcos and other distributors, Comic Concepts and all of them. And yeah, so how about you guys?
Well, I couldn't figure out why we were doing what we're thankful for, because you guys celebrate Thanksgiving in the wrong month.
Oh my God, get out of here.
Now I get it.
Okay, move to John.
Now I get it. I thought we were just doing it just to be grateful, so that's fine. But I'm thankful that you guys you brought me on full time as a panel member to Collectors Enabled. So thank you for that. It's always nice hanging out with you boys.
Mm-hmm.
Grateful for everyone in the chat who comes with us and who comes and hangs out with us every week and dedicate your time. We really appreciate that. And just thankful that we have, even in these hard times, we have the means to be talking about and paying for and buying these beautiful pieces of art in these hard times. So we're very fortunate to have what we have. And I think more often than not, people take that shit for granted. So very happy for that, and for our health that we have. That's what I'm grateful for.
Yeah. I don't know what I could add to what you guys already said, but yeah, it's definitely fun every week just to talk new stuff, and definitely the community, brings a lot, to every day to see what everybody's collecting, and majority of everybody's really awesome, and it's fun just to see in the groups what's going on. Definitely takes away from a lot of the stresses that go on in daily life. So yeah, just grateful for the community and this hobby we have.
And you just hit it, John. Fun. If this wasn't fun, I wouldn't do this shit. I do this. I got other things I can do. I do this because it's fun. It's fun hanging out with you guys. It's fun interacting with everyone in the chat. It's fun talking about a passion that we have. It's fun.
Yeah.
So let's just keep it fun and have a good time. And
Sounds
Lane
good.
has one question before we take off.
Discuss the price point.
Being 1/4 scale, I'm going to say. One sec, let me have some mead and think about this.
I'm gonna say $18.99.
Oh, you son of a! You son of a bitch. 1950. I was going to say just under $2,000.
Okay.
I'll go 18. I'll go under.
Okay.
What is this? Price is Right?
Yep.
1849.
No, but I think another thing to announce before we forget is the bracket for best statue of the year is coming. We've been talking about it, so we're hoping maybe this week we can get it out. We're just trying to get input as far as who should be added in it, so that should be real close. And we are working on a giveaway, so a lot of great things to come.
Yep. We're going to run that bracket for probably the whole month of December. My goal is to get it out by this weekend. So do your Black Friday shopping and then come and vote on our bracket. And then there'll be like other things to enter for this giveaway that we have coming up, and like our pages and do all that junk.
So are we going to give them all of December to vote, and then the very first show of January go through the results and shit?
Whatever, however it works out time wise.
So typically, I think Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, it was going to be kind of a bracket like an NCAA basketball bracket where it's a week and we go from week to week, and we can kind of talk about it on the show from who advances.
Right. That's right.
So
Yep. That's what we're going to do.
Yep.
And then at the end of, and this is like, so I guess it's related and unrelated, but we're going to have a giveaway. We're going to have a month to for people to enter and, do the Gleam thing. And anyway, you get your points for doing stuff and of course, supporting us. We appreciate that. So anywho, lots more information coming soon. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your families, friends, and loved ones. And thank you, Lane. And we will see you all next Tuesday. Sweet. See y'all.
See ya.